Hello everyone, my dear gossip addicts. Welcome back to the channel that never sleeps, the channel that digs deeper than any detective to bring you the raw, bleeding heart of the truth. Stop whatever you are doing right now, pull your car over to the side of the road, put down your coffee, and hit that subscribe button immediately because the video I am about to share with you is going to change the entire narrative of the divorce of the year. Smash that like button right now if you appreciate honesty, even when it is painful, and get your keyboards ready because the comment section is about to turn into a massive debate on self-worth and love. Are you ready? Take a deep breath, grab a tissue, because Yağmur Yüksel has just dropped the mask of the blindsided victim and replaced it with the face of a tragic warrior. In a shocking turn of events, reports are surfacing that Yağmur Yüksel has confessed to her close circle, and possibly in an upcoming tell-all interview, that she was not ignorant of Barış's Baktiz's betrayals. No, my friends. She admitted the most heartbreaking truth of all. I stayed with Barış even though I knew he had cheated on me multiple times. I forgave him, again and again, hoping he would change. Yes, you heard me right. This wasn't a sudden discovery. This wasn't a one-time mistake that ended the marriage. Yağmur Yüksel has allegedly been living in a nightmare for months, maybe years. She admitted that she knew. She knew when he came home late smelling of someone else's perfume. She knew when he hit his phone screen. She knew when the rumors first started whispering in the industry. But instead of leaving, she stayed. She swallowed her pride. She dried her tears in secret, and she put on a smile for the cameras, pretending to be the happy wife of the perfect Baron Karabe. This confession transforms her from a woman who was fooled into a woman who sacrificed her own dignity on the altar of a love she desperately wanted to save. Imagine the level of pain she must have endured. Visualize the nights she lay awake next to him, knowing he had been with someone else hours before, but choosing to say nothing because she didn't want to destroy the family. Insider sources say Yağmur believed in the "I can fix him" myth. She thought her love was strong enough to cure his wandering eye. She thought if she was just prettier, more supportive, more patient, he would eventually see her worth and stop. "I thought it was a phase," she reportedly told a friend. "I thought the fame got to his head and he would come back to me." It is the most tragic realization a woman can have, that you cannot love someone into being faithful. But why did she stay for so long? Why endure the humiliation of multiple times? Here is where the dark reality of Turkish society and family pressure comes in. Rumor has it that Yağmur was under immense pressure to keep the marriage together. Did her own family tell her men make mistakes, look the other way? Did Barış's family gaslight her, telling her she was crazy or jealous, making her doubt her own intuition even when she had proof? Or was it the fear of public judgment? She knew that a divorce would destroy the Ken Çiçekleri fairy tale. She carried the weight of the fandom on her shoulders. She protected Barış's image while he was busy destroying hers. She was the shield, and he was the sword stabbing her from behind. And let's talk about Barış Baktez in this light. This confession paints him as a monster of manipulation. If he knew that she knew, and he still continued to cheat, it means he had zero respect for her. It means he saw her forgiveness not as a gift, but as a permission slip. He likely thought, she won't leave. She loves me too much. I can do whatever I want. It turns him from a man who made a mistake into a predator who exploited his wife's loyalty. He took advantage of her hope. He looked her in the eye, saw the pain he caused, and went out and did it again. That is not just infidelity. That is emotional abuse. The multiple times detail is what stings the most. We are not talking about one drunk night. We are talking about a pattern. A lifestyle. Did he cheat with co-stars? With fans? With random women at clubs? The sheer volume of betrayal makes Yağmur's endurance both impressive and horrifying. She was living in a minefield, never knowing when the next explosion would hit. And the fact that she finally left means that something shifted. Maybe the last time was different. Maybe it was too public, or maybe she just ran out of tears. When she finally walked away with those suitcases, it wasn't the first crack in the glass, it was the final shatter after 1,000 cracks. Fan reaction to this confession is a mix of heartbreak and frustration. The internet is divided. Half of the fans are crying for her, calling her a saint for trying so hard. She fought for her marriage until the bitter end, they say. The other half is angry not at her, but for her. Girl, why did you stay? You are too beautiful to be a doormat. He didn't deserve a second chance, let alone a fifth. There is a collective scream from women everywhere who see themselves in her story. We have all been Yağmur at some point, thinking we can save a man who doesn't want to be saved. This story resonates because it is so raw and real. It also changes how we see her new relationship with Oktay. It makes sense now why she moved on so fast. She didn't move on fast. She had been mourning this marriage for years while she was still in it. She had already cried all her tears. By the time the divorce papers were signed, she was already emotionally checked out. Oktay isn't a rebound. He is the breath of fresh air after years of drowning. He is the man who, hopefully, showed her that love doesn't have to hurt. My dear friends, Yağmur's confession is a warning to every woman watching. It teaches us that loyalty to a cheater is not a virtue, it is self-destruction. Knowing the truth and staying doesn't make him change, it only hurts you more. I need to hear your voice on this. Do you admire Yağmur for trying to save her marriage despite knowing the truth? Or do you think she should have left the first time she found out? And how does this change your opinion of Barış, knowing he cheated multiple times while his wife suffered in silence? Let me know in the comments below. I want to read every single perspective. Don't forget to like this video to send strength to Yağmur. Subscribe to the channel because we will uncover who those multiple women were and hit that bell icon. The truth is out and it is uglier than we thought. Until next time, know your worth and leave at the first red flag. Goodbye.